and you want to save money,
Yes.
buy the one with the bracket.
No.
Are you sure? Same.
Take 2.
This is part 2. This is the first time we've had
This has been a while.
3-take start. Okay.
Welcome to Friday, everyone. It's Tom and Russell, Nissan Parts CC, and we are here to set you on a course of knowledge like no other parts dudes are going to do.
This is wisdom.
Yeah, nobody else even knows this. You're learning. Tom's learning.
You're saving money. We're cutting our noses off.
Yes, 100%.
We're shooting ourselves in the foot
Bang, bang.
to save you money.
Yeah. So we're going to start off with the elephant in the room. Not really. There's several. We got these fog lights here.
Tell me about those fog lights, Russell.
so-
What do they fit?
You've got, B16, D40, R51, A61. This is
NP3500.
crossover, yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch that
Bunch
they
of
fit.
stuff. So you can buy this fog lamp assembly, just the lamp, for how much?
Just the lamp is on the website, current pricing, $170
Yeah.
and 36 cents.
That's the discounted price. Now, if you want the same lamp with a bracket, how much is that? I mean, it's got to be more, right?
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think, because there's a lot more product there and a lot more labor.
Yeah, hardware. Yeah.
But the one with the bracket
Yep.
is $116.70.
Deals.
So what is that? You're saving $54 roughly?
And if you got to buy
My
two,
math is good.
probably not buying two, but yeah, so
So thank you. You're welcome.
yeah, we appreciate you being here so that we can teach you all
How to
these.
save money. These
This is like some.
Nissan life hacks.
All right, so the next one, we're gonna save that one down there for last.
Yeah, save the best for last.
So Tom comes to me the other day and says, "Hey, we just had a gentleman order a GTR key. Ignore this zip tie on here. You'll understand why that's there in a second."
Yes, it's important.
And I got to looking at it, and I was like, "Well, I've seen that key before." And Tom says, "We've never had the key." And I was like, "Yeah, we have." And I got on the website and looked it up. It was a different part number, one digit off. So Nissan used the same key blank setup for the R34 GTR, whether or not it was with a transponder or without a transponder. This has a transponder in it. That one doesn't. So up inside of that
Cavity.
it's empty.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Interesting.
Allegedly. So if you ever find a good deal on a GTR key, or your buddy's like, "Hey, I'll give you this key blank," make sure it's the right one. Because if you got an immobilizer, it ain't gonna work.
Right.
The other way around, it would work. It's not gonna matter. But yeah,
I didn't check the pricing on those.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
They're so low we can't even see it on the video.
The prices on these weren't much different. It wasn't like a massive difference. It
Right.
was pretty small. Enough to make you go, "Why are they different prices? It's the same key."
Right. And is the one with the microchip cheaper than the one without?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Me neither.
So up next, R33. We've got the Fender GT emblems. Now, a lot of people who maybe haven't, seen these cars in person, up close at car shows, whatever, would assume that the red and white GT emblem is the same on all of them. But it's not.
No.
And I can't remember the specifications. Did you happen to write down the specs on it?
I didn't.
So one, you do have a white background on the G. The other one, you have a sort of textured silver background.
Yeah. And it carries over onto the T as well.
Yeah, which is, same. So you can see some shots of them, kind of what we're talking about.
Now, we've had badges. We've had many videos of badges. And I tell you what, you guys know these badges far better than we do, right? Because the colors, it's not just to make them look different. They have significance, and there's meaning to these badges based on the color
Yep.
and how the vehicle is equipped.
And if, so we had compared at one time the R32, 33, and 34 GT fender badges, and they, to the uneducated, they all look the same, but they're not. They're a little bit different shape, size. Mm-hmm. The fonts vary a little bit. So, I brought this one up just to bring up a good point about part numbers. You know, a lot of people will call and, you know, we can't get a part for their car. And they go, well, it's the same as this car. It's not.
Right.
Will it go inside that void? Maybe. But we don't know that. This we have here, we can see it, but we know that there's something different between those two GT badges because there's different part numbers.
Right.
So.
And I do get a lot of emails from people saying, hey, I want to get this for my car. And I'll be like, well, I need your VIN or your Japanese serial number.
Yeah.
Like, well, they're all the same.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, okay.
Now, going off of what I just rambled on about the part numbers, we've got one that this part is two different part numbers and is exactly the same and drastic price differences.
Yeah, we've gone over these.
Yeah. S13 shift boot. What's better than a new shift boot? I don't know, but
They just feel so nice.
did you wrote down the pricing for these guys?
I did.
Okay, sit down, buckle up, and this is a recommendation. Now, we don't list a higher price one on our website in the S13 section at all. I only list the cheaper one. So heed my words here. Don't hit me up after you buy this and get mad that you bought the more expensive one. Go
Yes,
ahead.
because we'll just say this is a recent discovery. 9693540F10, that is the part number for the US DM S13. Current online price on our website, $140.89.
Yeah. Well, by golly, the next one's got to be exactly the same price. It's the exact same part, right?
Well, it was given a different part number from Nissan, 96935-35F10. I looked this up in the catalog. It says it's only for S13 JDM 180SX Sylvia. Our online price, $36.80.
Before you ask, yes, they will interchange with each other. They're the same.
Right,
They're the same part.
There's no difference whatsoever.
I compared these up, down. I spent a lot of time trying to figure it out. I was like, there's got to be something silly that's different, even if it was the color of the plastic to mount it. And I showed Tom, and I was hoping that Tom was going to come up with something.
I just did.
Yeah.
I just found a difference.
What is it?
I don't know that if it's relevant or not,
What?
but there's a number on this one.
Okay.
It's different from a number on this one.
All right. There's nothing different. I was like, oh, man.
Other than the plastic being a bit yellower and this
bit
one's
yellow.
more white,
Yeah.
is there a height difference in how it sits? I can't tell any difference.
Yeah. If you were an S chassis historian, get in the comments and tell us that, hey, we figured out what was wrong with it back in the day, or what was different, not wrong.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any difference.
But yeah. Hit subscribe, like the video. We haven't told y'all that in a long time. I think y'all forget sometimes. Special shout out to our Indonesian viewers.
Yeah, Russell mentioned this the other day. He said that we're getting a lot of viewers and subscribers from Indonesia. So if you're watching from Indonesia, I would like to say, hello teman-teman di Indonesia.
Tom did some research.
I
Just
did.
to show we care. If you are from Indonesia, get in the comments. Tell us what kind of Nissan you have. We want to know. Because I don't know, I can't tell you right now what Nissans are in Indonesia. Can you?
Definitely, I'm going to say trucks.
What about Sunnies? I feel like
Probably
Sunnies,
a lot of Sunnies.
Sunnies reign supreme in Mexico, so I would assume that they probably just,
I bet you there's still a lot of 720s and 620s over there.
we want to hear about it.
Leave a comment.
Yeah. Have a good weekend.